Welcome back to Fox 23 in Focus. Joining me now are two folks who can talk more about what Colonie Senior Services offers, as well as some additional details about the event, Warmth of Wine, that's helping seniors get money to pay their heating bills. Joining me now is Paula Stapera, who is the president and CEO of Capital Communications Federal Credit Union, and Michael Castellana, who is the CEO and president of SEFCU. Thank you both for being here. You're both sponsors of the event, but Paula, you were involved from the beginning. Tell me how you got involved in this and how you've built from there.
Well, I think, Walt, as you know, and especially in the business community, there's an event almost every night that you could attend. And when we first talked, Ed and I, we said, how can we raise money for the seniors? One of the things I think is a problem in our world is that we forget about our senior citizens, and as our parents and our grandparents age, it's hard to find resources to help them. It's very hard. And one of the things that we had come across that year was a horrific winter, and people were having a lot of trouble paying their bills. So he said, what can we create that would be fun and different, not the same old thing? And we decided that a wine tasting event would be possibly a lot of fun. It would attract maybe some younger people in our community who would then show an interest and get involved going forward. And so the Warmth of Wine was created at that time in 2006, and this is the 5th year, and I believe we'll raise over $100,000 this year total to support our seniors. And one thing that I wanted to share with you, I know that you had talked to Ed and Bill about, how do people get access? I will tell you that last year on Good Friday, there was a member of our credit union who was a resident of Colonie, and she called looking for a loan. She was an elderly woman. Her daughter had become very ill, and she was raising her grandchildren on $800 a month. The propane company would no longer supply propane because she hadn't paid her bills. We made one phone call to Colonie Senior Services, and by 4 o'clock she had propane in her house. So this is real. It's in our backyard. People may think Colonie is an affluent community. I assure you that the average senior is living on $1,000 or less a month. That's not a lot of money, and there's a great need in many communities. Colonie is just one of them.
Yeah. Now, Michael, you said you guys are a relatively new sponsor to this. How did you guys get involved in this? And for both of you, how do you decide what you sponsor and what you don't? Because there are so many events and things that you can get involved in. You obviously can't do everything.
Well, SEFCU and Capital Communications, we're different. We're different financial institutions. We view our role as a financial institution to be a great financial institution so we can generate funds to give to groups just like this and events just like this. So for us, while it's difficult to pick which one, we try to do as many as we possibly can. But how can you deny keeping seniors warm? So this was really easy for us to partner with. We were a little bit late to the game. But the cause is great, the event is great. So in other words, guaranteeing people to have a super night, they're going to have fun, it's a great social occasion no matter what, and then to know that dollar for dollar that money is going to help seniors in need. For us it was very easy. It's a little bit bittersweet this year. One of our older, more mature board members, when I started 22 years ago, left SEFCU. But she stayed on the board at the Senior Center. She passed away this past weekend. Her name is Jean Myers, wonderful woman. But she kept us plugged in. She kept us plugged in with this organization. And it's such a fantastic group of people. And you heard previously what wonderful things that they do, that for us, this was a very easy decision.
And these obviously, the people that you're serving, or the people that are served by this, these are your customers. Yep. And it's obviously it's important for you to be able to give something back to them for what they're able to give to you with their business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we look at that a little bit differently. We don't, while we do view our customers and potentially helping them, our role is a bigger role in the community, and I think we try to be out there as examples of corporate citizenship. I think we all have a responsibility. So for us, it's not about dollars and cents or profit or the bottom line. It's more about giving back to the community, and I think if more organizations were to do that, I think some of the problems that are out there would be abated a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And Paul, as somebody who's been involved in this from the beginning, are you surprised at how it's grown in such a relatively short amount of time?
I'm not surprised because the wine is great. It's among the best I've ever tasted. It's lavish hors d'oeuvres, the price, all the money goes towards the support of these programs. It's the food and the wine are donated, so it's a great cause. We started asking our board members, do you want to attend? Now it's overwhelming how many people want to attend. It's that good of a night. The quality is great. And as Michael said, it's a win-win situation. You know, it's supporting our community efforts. As Michael said, in the credit union world, we're about our community. We feel very, very strongly that we have a social responsibility, and as a result, everybody benefits. So,
and because you are both so locally based, as
Yes.
opposed to a chain bank,
yes,
who may not have the connection. I mean, you guys are living in the community.
Yes.
You probably know, these people. You've met people like this, so you know who it is that is in need of these services.
absolutely true. I can't go too many places anymore where someone isn't coming up saying, I saw you here, I saw you there, thank you for being a part of our community. There is so much need right in our backyards, and we're trying to help one day at a time, one person at a time, one organization at a time. We do have to sometimes say no, but we both try to help as many groups as we can. And I'll tell you, it's my most favorite part of my job, because it makes it more than a job. It's about here, and it's like that for our staff too. It's not just a paycheck anymore. It becomes a part of your life, and any organization that can do that will be successful.
All right, Paula and Michael, thank you both for joining us. You can go to our website, fox23news.com, to get more information about Warmth of Wine. You can also go to colonieseniors.org, where you can find out more about the program to help get heat assistance. Thank you very much for joining us. Have a great weekend.